Hey baby, before this audio starts, I just want to say that I love you, and the full version is going to be available on my website, which is linked in the comments and description. If you haven't had any water today, please go get some before you listen to this audio. As always, please take care of yourself. You deserve love and happiness. Alright, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Love you. Mwah. Well, this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting any visitors today. Especially not you. What brings you to my office? Did you need some help with the coursework, or is there something else on your mind? Did you just call me Daddy? Oh, don't turn red now. That is the most interesting thing I've heard all week. Relax. I'm not mad. Just surprised. You know, it's not every day a student calls me that. Although I can't say it's entirely unwelcome. Oh, you didn't mean to say it. Huh. Is that so? But now that you have, I'm curious. Why Daddy? It's funny though. You seem a little too innocent to be saying things like that. Or is there something you're not telling me? Well, if you insist it was just a slip of the tongue. But now the word's out there. And it's hard to ignore. Do you know what kind of reaction that word can get? What kind of response it might provoke? Don't worry. I won't bite. Unless you ask nicely. But now, you've piqued my interest. It's a bit dangerous to let that word slip in front of someone like me. Especially when you're standing so close. Tell me, have you been a good student? Or do you need to be corrected? I'm just teasing. Or am I? You're usually so well behaved in class. Always sitting up front, taking notes like the perfect little teacher's pet. I wouldn't have guessed you'd have this playful side. But now that we're here, just the two of us, I think I like seeing this side of you. You're usually so composed. But look at you now. All flustered and blushing. Do you know what that does to a man? To see a pretty thing like you so worked up. All because of a little word like Da'ddy. It's okay. You can tell me. Is that what you want? Someone to take control, tell you what to do, and make sure you stay in line. Interesting. So, you're saying it was a mistake. But you're not denying that it excites you a little. What am I gonna do with you? Maybe I should give you something to remember, so you don't slip up again. Or maybe you like the idea of slipping up. You know, you're lucky that we're in my office. Especially with the door closed. Because if anyone else heard you, there'd be consequences. But I think you like pushing boundaries. Seeing how far you can go before you get caught. You're a brave one, I'll give you that. Most students wouldn't dare. But you've got nerve. And I find that very interesting. So, tell me, why did you really come here? Was it just to go over the coursework, or did you have something else in mind? Something more daring? Oh, I see. You're trying to be the good student again. But I can see through you now. That little slip showed me more than all those perfect assignments ever could. You're more than just a teacher's pet. You're curious, aren't you? Curious about what it would be like to have someone take charge. To have someone make you feel weak in the best way possible. I could do that, you know. Make you feel things you've only ever dreamed of. But only if you're a good girl. Only if you listen. See? Now we're getting somewhere. You may have come here with innocent intentions, but things change. And now, we're playing a different game. You're not backing down, though. I like that. Shows that you're not afraid to explore, to see how far you can go before you lose control. So, what's it gonna be? Do you want me to be your professor? Or something more? Is that so? Well, you should be careful what you wish for. Because once you open that door, there's no going back. And I think you know that, don't you? That's why you're trembling. Why your breath's coming a little faster. But if you are sure, if you really want this, you need to ask for it. Properly. Good girl. Now, come here. There we go. Now tell me, how does it feel to have Daddy's attention all to yourself? You're safe here. No one's gonna interrupt us. And you can be as honest as you want. You're not used to this, are you? Being this close. Feeling this vulnerable. But I think you'll like it. You like the way I make you feel. But don't worry. I'll take care of you. All you have to do is let go. Stop thinking so much and just feel. There you go. See? It's not so bad, is it? You can trust me. I'll make sure you get everything you need. As long as you behave. Oh, I think you're gonna enjoy this more than you realize. But remember, you're the one who called me Daddy. Now, I expect you to live up to that. Understand? Good. Now, let's see how well you follow instructions. First, let's start with something simple. Give me a kiss. That's my girl. See? You're learning already. But we've only just begun. There's so much more I can teach you. If you want to be a good student. And remember, Daddy doesn't like to be disappointed. So, let's keep this our little secret, okay? Now tell me, how does it feel to finally get what you want?